time.
So you think Quik thought it was a one-time thing that's not going to happen again?
Possibly.
So yeah. Oh, quick start.
That is right. Quik and cyve both starting up in this match. The score being 0-0 right now.
Yes, I was referring to the flip kick start, not. No, I wanted to say. Don't make me look stupid here.
And what are you actually... The most important thing for this matchup is how Quik manages to play around the banana. As soon as the banana is in Diddy Kong's hand, it is way more difficult for Quik to short hop. So if that's in his hand, he's going to start to play more grounded, which he doesn't really like to do. So what he's going to do most of the time is, as soon as the banana doesn't exist, he plays very closely to Diddy Kong to punish him for pulling it, or just straight up airing the banana away so it's not a factor.
Yes. Let's see if he's going for that strategy. Oh yes, we see the grab riffing. That's kind of the strategy you live and die by, as you should Samus. Like, the reward is so big that you have to go for it here and there. But of course you are going to get punished at times. Okay, almost getting the second up air, that would have been scary. So, do you know if Banana or Sheik can punish a nair of Zeus Samus? Like this! That's insane!
It's all dependent on...
Did you see that?
I saw... he flies to the other side of the stage.
Okay.
It's all dependent on the spacing of Quicksilver and how high the neutral air hits and whether it's a power shield or not. But if you do it correctly, you can punish the nair, which means that Quik has to hide his movement and has to hide the moment he presses the nair.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Zeus Samus because that's one of the standard tools in neutral. And if even that can be punished easily by Banana, it sounds really hard for Zeus.
The more difficult thing is actually the nair is always a falling nair, so cyve can react to the short hop, run away and throw the banana under Quicksilver. And then it doesn't really matter if he hits the nair or not because he's landing on a banana.
You're right, so as a whiff punish basically.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
usually not really doable against ZSS, whiff punishing the neutral air, but he did it just there.
Yes. So he sees solid lead by cyve right now, reflecting on our opinions on the matchup. Wow, he's so good. When the opponent has the banana, he's very good at abusing it, like catching it immediately if the opponent throws it. But nice back air, not easy to hit against Diddy, still managing to do it.
Yeah, cyve short hopped in the wrong moment there. And you see, this was exactly the thing I was talking about. Quik short hopped, and cyve just threw that banana right under him, and it forced Quik to actually jump back over cyve. This is so difficult for Quik to deal with.
Yes. Wow, that was a misinput, I guess. Wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure he could have gone for more there, yes.
Yeah, it looked like a traditional F-smash setup. Okay, is that... Not quite. Okay. It's getting the air dodge. Like... Oh, that could be... Yes, that's a strong situation! Oh, and... Yes,
that's it!
Yes!
Quicksilver taking the first game.
Did you see how the platform managed to line up perfectly for that combo?
Absolutely, and did you see that Quik did hit with the reverse box of up air? You can see it right here.
Yes.
He jumps, and now he uses the back hit of up air right here to set up for that combo way easier, because it sets up Quik to be higher after the two hits than if you do the normal up air hitbox. Yeah. That was actually really good knowledge of his character to pull that off and take the lead in this set against his biggest nemesis.
It was so well executed. I just wanted... at that moment wanted to say, like, he has to watch out for a grab.
And then it happens.
Yes, and then the platform also lined up perfectly for that combo. And the execution was also very nice. You could see some fast falls in between the up airs. So some minor adjustments to get the conversions. Quik is known to be a very precise player, like with his combos.
Yeah, absolutely. And the technical melee combos as well. He played pretty much mini brawl and Smash 4 all at a top level. And the experience definitely helping it out here.
So that was a nice demonstration of how the matchup can go. Diddy racking up all the damage, winning the neutral, but in the end, one grab can decide it.
Yeah, and that is definitely the X factor that ZSS has. A little bit of a Ganon-esque thing, where if you get the read, it doesn't really matter how bad the matchup is if the circumstance item correctly. Footstool combo by cyve there. This is a new thing that he lapped. ZSS specific.
That looked so janky in the end. What's he doing? Yeah, we get some Thriller combos going. Yeah, the grab attempts. cyve.
Oh god, cyve, what are you doing? Absolutely popping off on Quik here. Like, yeah, okay, game one was a
He's
fluke.
going for the crazy stuff. Oh my god, did you see the perfect pivot grab there? He's feeling himself so hard right now. But here's a banana. Okay, not getting anything out of it. He really likes to go for that beefy up B out of the recovery.
It is really difficult to punish if you space it correctly, yes. Doesn't hurt to go for it if you haven't touched the ledge yet. Zimmer is proudly watching as cyve uses the rocket barrels aggressively.
MBD, are you watching? Are you watching right now? That's... Wow, nice DI reach. So that's, as I heard from Isam, a 50-50 situation. Because you can either press in or press away. And Zero Suit Samus can do the same of the up B.
Yes, unless Zero Suit Samus spaces it perfectly horizontally. That is the point where it's true. But it couldn't happen at that point because it was out of a paralyze, if I'm not mistaken, and Quik was under a lot of timely pressure. Couldn't space it perfectly. If you do it, like most of the time, if you do it out of shields on a landing aerial, the spacing on that will be correct most of the time. So that's why people don't fall out in that situation a lot.
Good thing we have a Zero Suit Samus expert right here in the commentary.
Conversion there by cyve again, the forward area, collecting a lot of extra credit for this matchup, 57% already.
And we have a similar situation as we had in game one. Okay, Quik getting the kill, but if it's going to be the same as game one, cyve has to watch out for the grab if he's getting the lead and getting Zero Suit Samus into rage percentage.
Yeah, 20-30 more percent, and then it gets really scary for the janky up B, especially if the platform helps out. But if you're at full rage, like 130, you don't even need the platform. Right now, this is a spooky situation for cyve. You are absolutely correct, but I would say like 1 or 2 more wrong hits on cyve, and the rage combo becomes a lot more difficult to pull off.
Yeah, and he could always hit the down tilt into up smash. Yes. Like, if we reach that percentage range, it's really hard for Zero Suit Samus to punish all these down tilt attempts. Because, as we know, she doesn't really have a strong grab out of shield.
That's right, her best out of shield option is a commitment that if you actually miss, you are losing your stock at that percentage. So
you're referring to up tilt, right?
I'm referring to up B. Up tilt being a little bit slower as you're potentially locked into shield for like 8 frames, and then it's a frame-free move. While up B out of shield is frame 4. I'm pretty sure that you can shield up tilt in that situation most of the time, but not up B if the timing is correct.
Oh, I see. So this time, Quik didn't manage to clutch it out with another grab. Like, it seems the matchup all depends on this last stock and who's getting his confirm.
It feels like it depends mostly on whether cyve is playing it correctly or whether Quik can force an opening out of it. But most of the game seems to be in the hands of cyve not caving into the pressure that Quik's movement is putting on him.
Yeah, definitely. Like, cyve has to somehow manage to play consistently through the whole match and not giving Quik the grab moments. Nice evasion there with the flip kick, but Quik's getting a grab. But we, of course, haven't reached the percentage where it's deadly.
Combo by cyve putting on a nice 28-30% already, but
yes,
there's the rage combo!
That's a kill. Yes.
Goodbye, cyve. See you at the other side of the blast zone. Well played by Quik.
Again, the platform appearing magically as soon as Quik getting the confirm. So either very good awareness of the platform or, well, probably wasn't luck, as you know what I mean.
But you know, there's also a factor in how does cyve DI the up airs. He can try to DI it in a way where it's more difficult to get the platform reset. Unless the platform is absolutely perfectly lined up, then there's nothing you can do. And I think that was one of the situations.
That was the case here, yes. Wow! Managing to fall out of the up smash, but it doesn't matter. He's still getting the back air. So we get an even match again. Okay, he's using the grab early to still have invincibility frames. Right after respawning.
The Senate is looking pretty good for Quik right now.
Chase. Nice attempt and... Okay. cyve managing to get out of that crucial situation there.
And if you're looking closely, Quik is conditioning cyve a lot onto the roll away in a lot of situations. Whenever cyve misses attack and lies down on the floor, Quik down smashes in a spacing that covers both normal get up attack, and roll, and making cyve pick the option to roll away a lot of the time. And this could potentially come back later in the set, where Quik might go confidently for a dash grab out of that condition.
Yeah, that's a good observation. But right now we actually have Quik in the percentage lead, with it, which has been quite rare so far. Now he's going for the back air attempts, because you can't really confirm your combos anymore. Yes!
Oh god. And
nice weight.
There was a little bit of a turbo DI in there as well, I believe, or even no DI or that.
So turbo DI is wrong DI.
That's actually, yeah, it's a way of saying that it's the wrong DI, because you want to fly really fast, right? You want to see how fast you can go. So that's like, when you hold out.
If you're calling it turbo DI, it kind of sounds intentional. Like I wanted to do the turbo DI.
Definitely not intentional now. Just my way of saying that.
Okay, I'm not that used to the terminology.
Actually means that Quik is now 2-1 up in the score. And if this was grand final right now, Quik would really feel himself right now. But it's just winner semifinal. Even if Quik manages to take out cyve, cyve has a loser's bracket life to come back and haunt him with the banana peel throwing monkey.
Oh, and that's kind of a scary haunt.
Yeah, unless Light manages to completely pop off and take cyve out, or cyve manages to step up in this set and send Quik down into loser's bracket.
A lot of possibilities.
Cyve with the counter pick advantage, of course, this time around. But if there's a game 5, that counter pick advantage goes back to Quicksilver. So not a good situation for cyve to be in.
Yeah, kind of unexpected, isn't it?
Yeah. cyve wearing the pants of a Captain Falcon main. It's not visible on camera anymore unless he leans back, but there's 2 big holes on his kneecaps in those pants.
Oh, yes.
And that's like the Captain Falcon pants, where you used so many knees that the fabric on your pants just completely worn out.
I see. Yeah, that explains a lot.
Maybe it's like his cry for help to say,
yeah,
I want to play.
That he switched to Sheik?
Oh yes, that is a thing. Quicksilver wanted to play Sheik for multiple matchups, such as Bayonetta and Diddy Kong and Pikachu. A lot of matchups where Quik says, yeah, I would rather play a different character. But he said, yeah, I'm going to pick her in tournaments now to help her get some experience, but she's not quite on the level of ZSS yet.
I've never seen his Sheik yet, so I'm really interested in how he does.
I think on stream, this is probably the first time.
So we got a premiere here going, guys. Wow, air dodge through the fair, getting grab on his own.
But if there's someone in Europe who knows the Sheik matchup really well, it's most likely cyve.
Yeah, and he right now did punish fair with banana throw. I don't think that can be true. So far, it doesn't seem that his counter pick works out too well.
Yeah, especially if you're Sheik, you don't want to be in the percent loss.
Yes.
21 on that monkey, basically nothing.
So currently, he might be regretting the switch.
And look at Quik's movement. It's very ZSS style, where he runs around a little bit and then he does short hops.
Yeah. Do you think that's fitting for a Sheik?
Definitely not. Not in this situation. You don't want to hop around too much, because banana is just a great tool at covering landings. And I think Quik adapted, as I said it, a little bit more to that meta.
Yes. And he's not getting too many combos started as Sheik. cyve kind of managing to get out of them by using areas like this, and even managed to close out the stock in this way. 69, of course.
It's also possible that this character counter pick has to do with stage as well, because there's no platform that's going to help Quik convert to the nice up air latical here. Oh, he tries to get the light air dodge green here.
Yeah, he was paying close attention to the matches before.
Not quite working out in his favor though.
That was close, it was a good attempt.
That's right. Dodges the banana, almost gets a confirm, but the peel's gonna stop it.
Yeah. Nice positioning of the banana peel. And cyve exerting some good control, but now in an offset situation himself. He's trying to get the Nair bouncing fish confirms now, but getting a war bouncing fish. He wants to get the kill, obviously, throwing out a lot of kill moves.
And hitting a lot of them, but not quite enough.
Wow! Throwing out so many smashes as Sheik. And now he tries to catch the monkey flip, but cyve managing to get away quite far. Can he close out the stock?
Such a bad situation for him, honestly.
Yes, it was not a good trade. Not at all. Oh, that's a huge punish. Okay, he's not going for the up throw, up air. Maybe it's too late for that.
I think he's also more of the kind of player who gets a lot out of having the enemy near the ledge. So I can see why he would back throw in a situation to just play the ledge game. Attack on the percent and kill just like that.
He jumped into the back air. Nice read by cyve. Going for that area in order to stop his opponent from chasing him anymore.
Synchronized water drinking here. Remember to stay hydrated, boys.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
And Quik definitely not going to stay on that Sheik. I don't believe that he will stay on that Sheik. Definitely not. They're going to counterpick the stage now. And then I want to see Quik switch back to that ZSS after his stage pick. Don't go out with your Sheik like that. It's not the right situation to start trying her out, in my opinion, here. I mean, it's a tool that he needs to practice. I completely agree that tournament and especially these kind of opponents is the best practice you can get. But I think there's too much on the line here. And yeah, look at cyve smiling like, oh wait, you're switching? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he was scouting out his efficiency of Sheik for a potential loser bracket match later.
That's right, possibly, yeah.
And now he knows it's not working out quite yet. So he's going back to Zeus. Oh! The fist was denied.
Oh man.
Yes.
I don't think that was that was intentional. I don't.
I hope so.
Probably a misinput, right?
Misinput. Real life misinputs, guys. Okay, it's perfectly even right now. As cyve is going for the crazy footstool shenanigans. Not getting
not
too
really
much.
Getting anything out of it, just 13% on that 0 Samus now.
But I like it that he's going for it. We gotta develop the metagame, guys. It's important.
Yeah. I think what actually happened there was that Quik drifted in just the right direction to make it impossible to get the lock follow-up there. But Quik popping off, cyve popping off onto Quik right there, 83% on 0 Samus now.
Some really solid combos, and the Diddy Vortex is going on.
And the roll is so good. The monkey's rolling so fast. How are you
but he has to watch out because if if Quik manages to read one of them, it's going to be a rage grab, which could always spell death.
At least in these percentages.
Oh, that's down. Yes.
And he just puts rage away from the table right now. Says, you are right about that Semifer. That rage is really scary. Let's get rid of that.
Yes, probably. And as you could see, the first down tilt didn't work. He just ran for another one and that worked.
What the hell
is he doing? cyve almost putting himself into a very bad position. Okay, that F tilt is very hard to punish by Zeus not getting the dash grab there. So the problem is Quik is almost getting lapped here. And that's obviously not the position you want to be in.
Yeah, that's a really scary position, you're right. 48% already on him, and he hasn't managed to touch cyve's stock properly. 67 is not a lot for 0 Samus. That's like 2 conversions maybe, 2 wins.
Yes, Quik has to be super clutch for the rest of the game to close this out.
And maybe now this is the moment you regret that you went with that Sheik in Game 4, possibly.
Yes, maybe. But well, in hindsight, you can always say it was a bad pick, but before you never know. So
that's right. Oh, the error treat by Quik, managing to take out that first stock here of cyve.
Very good drift by Quik, chasing cyve until death.
And now Rage ZSS is a thing again that cyve needs to be careful of. He had that good stock as a buffer to keep any shenanigans not so important in the set. He doesn't have this anymore.
Nice Trump chase here. Again. Wow.
Oh, the grab.
How?
Scary situation,
but
going
for the Mars
really
mix-ups. So now we are basically back to even. Very nice job by Quik, getting into that position. Okay, but cyve exerting some control on stage. He has to play super careful, and he managed to avoid that grab by rolling away.
Electric noodle tickling him in the face, but not quite grabbing him.
That's a thing? Electric noodle? Did you make that up?
It is a thing now, and if Quik uses it correctly,
oh my god,
it turns into
if
up air
that
almost.
up air would have hit, that could have meant death. But Diddy is still in percentage range. That's very crucial for ZSS combos. Okay, he really wants it. And wow, that back air was so close to hitting.
No follow up there.
Okay, such an intense moment right now. Oh my god! Almost getting the back air. Now in the lead actually. One back air could.
What is Quik doing? There's so much pressure on side.
Oh my god!
It is
No!
not.
What's he doing? What's he? What is he
still
doing?
alive though.
There was a clear up smash confirmed. Wow, the pressure must be insane.
And maybe this is what Quik needed all along.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was an up B confirm as well.
Okay, we got a
that.
last hit game 5 situation, guys. Who's going
Ledge
to clutch
trap,
it out?
ledge cover. What's going on? Down smash not connecting.
Wow.
Up there, not enough.
Perfect spacing on that. Monkey flip punish. And now who's going to clutch it out? The crowd is insanely hyped. Understanding the end. We get the
Quik
back
server!
end. Wow.
Everybody in the venue popping off right now. Even Geeky Goon Squad. That is absolutely crazy. Wow.
From the jaws of defeat, he's clutching that game out. He was back like a full stock.
That was insane. Yeah, that's the way he took that first stock, the air dodge read into the back air. He confirmed that from a neutral air, I believe. That was really,
yes.
I think that's yeah.
Wow, jumping over the grab. That was such a nice bait, like standing there in shield, and then he was like, well, I could just grab him. No. Jump over you.
Look how happy Quik and Light are.
Oh my god.
Wow.
These are pure emotions, guys. That's why you play Smash. For moments like these.
And look at cyve though. He is happy for Quik as well. This is really nice sportsmanship. Look at him.
I like that too.
He's not sad at all. He's happy for Quik.
Yes.
Giving him the hand there. Yeah. That's
only thing missing
awesome.
there is some one moment in time music playing.
Yeah, we need someone in the back with a ukulele playing like somewhere over the rainbow in that moment. But of course it's not over yet for cyve. As Light, he was very happy and hugging Quik there. But now he has cyve as his opponent in the losers bracket, and he's definitely not too happy about that. On the other hand,
yes,
the other side of that losers bracket, Blob against Tom and Nemo, I would not like to be in there as well.
That's true. Loser bracket is always a dangerous place.
That's right. We have potentially 4 more sets here, maybe even 5 at this AGON. And I have to say, there's 2 things I want to say about this tournament. The first thing is I really love the crowd today. There's always been a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth when I looked at German crowd sitting in front of the tournament, just all watching the tournament and like, yeah, that was a match. Like, not saying anything. Right now there are so many emotions in the crowd as well. They all have their stories. They all have the player preferences. It's really nice to see them pop off as well with Quik.
It's such an important part of the game to be able to cheer for someone and be emotional, like, in the match, even if you're not playing yourself.
That is right, yeah.
That adds so much to the atmosphere. So I'm really glad that today the people are hyped up for the matches.
And the other shout out I want to give is the players here, giving us such intense close sets. I think that's the second really intense Game 5 we've had. And even before Top 8, I'm just going to say, I don't think I've ever seen a better finish to a game than Son X and like. That was so crazy. It's just a really nice tournament, and you're missing something if you're not here. So be sure to confirm for the next AGON. I believe the date is already set, if I'm not mistaken. So check it out on Smash GG or Smash Labs. Tweet at AGON, #AGON to find out when the next AGON is going to be streamed, hopefully on Geeky Goon Squad as well.
So you were just referring to AGON switching locations.
If I'm not mistaken, this should be the last AGON here in Neuss, and after that we will have a new location in Leverkusen.
Oh, really?
As far as I've heard, this is the case, yes.
Wow. Now I'm getting a bit nostalgic, to be honest.
It's a little bit of a heartbreaker, because while, of course, it's not the most high-quality, huge location, we are actually in a little chamber where usually...
we all love it.
Yeah, we all love it.
So, I don't know.
I want to be here.
You know?
I want to be here streaming in where usually the cleaning supplies are held for the house. I want to be here, and it's gonna be really sad.
That's where we are, guys, out there.
You don't see it because Liver's doing a great job at hiding it, but we are hidden away.